Hey y'all, it's Christy from Brownie's Family Farm. I'm in my kitchen today mixing up some pickles. We've got a lot of cucumbers from our garden, and so I am making some pickles. These are sweet heat, so I'm gonna share the recipe with you guys, but be sure to like and subscribe to be sure to get all of our craziness and our pickling recipes and our tips and tricks for gardening. And yeah, so here we go. Okay, so after you mix up all of your stuff, I always put it in a container and put my cut up pickles. Some of them I slice like hamburger chips, and then some of them are actually like spears. You put them in your refrigerator and I leave them overnight. Once that's happened the next day, this is what I'm gonna do. I will put them in my jars. I like to use this little funnel, it helps with the mess. I will fill my pot up with water and your jars. I usually can get about 4 jars in here, just depending on the size. Go ahead and put your eye on. It is very important that you don't put your water on and then let it heat up and put your jars in, because if you do that, your jars will bust. You need to put it all in there together, put it on. Once it starts boiling, you need to just time it 10 minutes, then pull your jars out, and slowly over time you will hear them sealing. So I've got all my jars in here. As you see, I got 2 large ones and 2 small ones in this pot. You want to be sure that you fully submerge them. So as you see, they're covered in water. If they are not covered in water, they will not seal correctly. I've got my eye on. Once they start boiling, that's when I will turn the timer on to 10 minutes. And then I'll show you what I do. While I'm waiting on that to boil, I think I'm gonna actually put this okra. This is all the okra I have so far this year. Not enough to really make a meal, so I'm going to take a knife and just poke some holes throughout the okra and submerge it in this overnight, and then can me some of these. Just make some good sweet heat pickled okra also. So once that 10 minutes is up, all I'm gonna do is I will pull it off of this eye as best I can. And then I've got this. This is actually really old. You can get these though anywhere. But you just pull them out of here try to get all the water off the top. And I will put them all on this right here. Obviously you want it on a surface that can take the heat because they're going to be hot. And you can actually listen to them. My kids are running around. And they'll seal. They'll pop and they'll seal. That's simple. I will let them sit here even when they seal, let them completely cool before I put them in my pantry. Another thing that I recommend is I will use off-brand jars, but I recommend the ball tops. The other brand is called, I think it's Kerr, Kerr. They will not seal. I've tried them, they just don't seal. So definitely I say the ball is the name brand to go with. Even though they're a little bit more expensive, it's worth it when they actually seal.